Welcome back to the world of Arklands. Specifically, to our story from the Vault of Dreams. Our story, titled Starfall. When we last left our heroes, after switching between two perspectives and various avenues of investigation, with two paladins heading into the city of Searsport, seeking out a spear stolen by some celestial being, and a druid and a wizard investigating the death of the Eye of Arya, the Oracle of Searsport. But all of their efforts were interrupted as the paladins came across a man with a golden mask raising the spear into the sky, and after severely burning his arm, appeared to have pierced whatever is holding the stars in place. And as a star fell into the city, as Araceli summoned a dragon, that is where we return for tonight's episode. And welcome back. So, we're going to return to the spellcasters as Araceli summons a draconic spirit. You reach out your hand, and as you call forth, a star in the night sky begins to shine brightly. However, it is not one typically recognized as a member of the Army of Light. It is instead one of the Warden Stars that are looked to by the people of Arklands as protectors. As you call down the spirit of Medaleros, the key star, you see this silvery streaks of silver and bronze across a draconic body that is absolutely massive. Now, for the purposes of the spell, I believe it is only a large creature.
It is.
And so, while his true size is a sight to behold, able to grapple the statue you are standing beneath, this is a travel-sized version, as it were.
Yeah, little pocket boy.
But his muscles rippling beneath the starlight as his form takes shape.
I specifically summon him as a gem dragon, so he was resistant to
Radiant?
force, necrotic, psychic, radiant, and thunder.
I think you have to pick one.
I have to pick one. I'm summoning resistant to radiant damage.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you do.
It just says
That's
damage.
a lot of
It
resistances
says
for free.
damage resistances, gem only, and then it lists them all. So let me.
Yeah, let's just double check that real quick.
Gotta check out your rules.
Summon Draconic Spirit.
It says
Have
use
a
the
toy.
stat block.
I chose green for a reason.
Ah,
This is the way.
I have one. I don't know what I did with
Oh,
it.
choose one of its damage resistances.
Blue.
I actually don't see where it says that, but I know.
Oh no, it's a shared. When you summon the dragon, choose one of its resistances. You have resistance to the chosen damage type.
But it has all of them.
It has all of them.
That's
so,
very good
but
to know.
I am choosing resistance to radiant.
Got it.
I didn't know that was a feature, and I'm very glad I realized
pass
that
it to
now.
you.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are those?
glad we did.
Can you grab? Okay, well, I guess I'm not being subtle about it anymore. Can you move your mic in front of your face, please?
Oh, that's an important feature. Thank you.
I'm really bad at being subtle with that.
I thought you were recording off of that microphone and not
No, that's backup
No,
audio.
that's a backup, which I admit I'm not running at the moment.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
just
I usually run it.
yeah. You do usually run it, but you can't right now. I'm
So
instead.
did it catch any of that then?
What? Yeah.
No
Oh,
recording me?
it caught it. It's just gonna. I'm just gonna have to bump it up, and it's gonna.
Okay.
Sound like
As our
garbage.
more live would
But
say, kick it up a
it's
notch.
there.
We can also just.
That's fine.
It's up to you.
It's
okay.
alright.
Let's
I
do it.
make it work.
Carry on.
I did it with Amy's 3 sessions ago.
Yeah,
whenever
it's
she
fine.
ran a one shot, she did that too.
Fair.
I was also not subtle about it then.
It's okay. Don't bother being subtle. It's fine.
Okay. Next time I'll scream in your face.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
All right, cool.
All right. I
I did send you a text on Discord. I guess you didn't see it.
Yes, because my notifications are off,
Ah,
and I was looking at spell rules.
yeah, that'll do it.
Mans is working.
So, as you grab your wizard companion and climb onto the dragon, I assume you begin flying towards the streaking light through the sky.
Yep, as fast as you can go, which is a speed of 60 feet per round, and it's just gonna dash all the way there. Keep your eyes peeled to see where it landed.
All right, and the paladins, what are you doing?
Oh, I cast locate creature on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
I know where
that goes
he
out to a
is.
range of
1,000 feet, and he
1,000
was
feet.
500 feet
Yeah.
away. So I'm booking it.
okay.
Booking it right after.
Yeah, so you are able to get, because your movement speed is 30,
Mm-hmm.
and so you're able to get 60. When you hit 60, you feel him vanish, reappear again at the very edge of your radius.
Oh, he dimension doored again, that son of a bitch!
Little coward. Passive perception of 18. Do I see a dragon flying over the city?
Yeah. I will say that you guys are...
I'm not being subtle about
No,
this.
you do absolutely see this large draconic form take flight from the eastern edge of the city.
I'll shout, because you're pretty single-mindedly just booking it towards the sky. It's like, what's it, drag? I guess, like, what's that, east off
It's
to
a
the
small
left?
dragon from your
Yeah.
perspective.
Dragon off to the left.
It would be right, because you guys were facing north.
What's your passive?
18.
Yeah, so my passive perception is 21. I know.
Yeah, but I would give you disadvantage because you're single-minded
Okay.
focus.
I mean,
which
I was
gives
gonna
you a
say
minus-
I know, but I also don't
Which gives
care.
you a minus
so-
5.
There you go.
Okay, that's fine.
But he
Just-
says, just so you know, could be foes. My guy's mainly grumbling that he wasted.
We'll deal with what we have to deal with. Let's go.
And I will say, after another round of running,
I'm gonna keep heading the direction that it was going.
that's fine. That is the direction that the star fell in.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't give a shit.
Fair.
I'm booking. I got
Man
things.
knows
to
what
do.
he's about.
Huffing along in my
I got
plate
people
armor.
To kill, man. You know.
You know what? Fair enough.
I'm here for vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
And so, as
You can't
four of
taste
you
anything.
make your way across the city, moving as quickly as you can, you can tell, because you're actually paying attention, that your path moving straight north and the path of the dragon moving kind of northeast are going to be intersecting soon. Make me an intelligence check.
Let's do it. That is a 15.
Can you hit the red recording button again? It's being stupid. It's being the stupids. My setup is donkey.
Pretty good.
I'm just dying inside.
Mysterious cut.
Technical difficulties.
Mysterious cuts over.
Yep.
No, I doubt it.
Never.
So I will say,
15 on that. check.
15 on that. It does seem to be correlating with the impact site of the star that fell.
I'll have an action prepared kind of every time we're running, where if they attack us, I'll use Toll the Dead, but that's it.
Understood. The two of you that are on the dragon, if you could make me perception checks.
Okie dokie.
Cole's out of his mind right now. That is a 14.
17.
17. Alright,
Yeah.
with a 14, you see smoke rising. With a 17, you see a plaza that at one point might have had a market on it. It does not anymore.
What time of day is it?
It's dark. Getting
The
dark.
sun has just vanished over the horizon.
Alright.
I
I thought it was later.
think it is later.
Well, because
I
we
didn't-
were walking up to him.
I
the
thought it was
first time.
late at night.
No.
Oh no!
Because you
Yeah.
guys, because there was no one in the street
But the thing
when
was,
you guys were.
You're right. Right. It has been about an hour since sunset, so it's an hour past sunset.
Okay.
My bad.
So, I'm essentially trying to discern would there have been people in this market still.
I will say make one more perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Dang.
So a total of 32.
You don't see any bodies.
Okay.
You're not 100% sure if there would have been anyone there, but you don't see any bodies.
It's not comforting.
So, if you would like to place yourselves as your path
I am
straight
on the
north.
dragon.
I'm talking to the paladins.
Oh, okay.
If you would like to place yourselves on the map. Oh,
Careful, they might still be a little fragile.
as your path into going north takes you, you're coming in through that way.
okay.
You need a stick?
No. I'm doing other things. I forgot.
Yeah, this is fun. Oh, further back? Gotcha.
Yeah, you're just at the entrance.
Thank you. I
Meanwhile,
probably could
we're
have done
going
that too,
to-
but I want to use the stick. Yep.
There?
You all see a massive crater in the ground, smoke rising, and from within that crater, a figure stands.
Oh, load.
Thinking about what I was going to do
Oh,
over
Lodi
the past
big.
week, and I had an idea, and I decided it's probably not a great one, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes.
It is good to be back. His voice reverberates. It almost echoes within itself. His eyes are like pools of light. He stands there in white robes, dark brown hair that's long, a sword in hand, and a massive set of white feathered wings. He stands at twice any of your heights, even larger than the being you fought.
Oh, I didn't fight him. He squashed me like a bug.
You tried.
That's
Maybe this will go better.
You stood up to him.
I don't even think I did that. I got flopped over real quick.
You gave him a good fight.
Good fight.
All right. Thanks for the pity, guys, and the what's it called?
Paladin pity all the time.
Cool. Thanks.
He begins to stretch his wings, not dissimilar to the types of stretches one might make after just waking up.
And so he is not metallic skin, right? Because that's what.
Nope.
Yeah.
He has a vibrantly, it's almost as if his skin is glowing, but it's not glowing with a neon effect or with a specific color. It's just radiating an aura of intensity. An aura that does feel somewhat familiar. Not the same.
He's gonna look
But
over
familiar.
and oh, what was his name again?
Burke.
Burke. Gonna look over at Burke and is that who your vengeance is focused at?
No, but I think we might have to fight him too. If he stands in our way.
As we're approaching, I'm casting Death Ward on you.
Appreciated. Squishy wizards.
Death Ward doesn't work on me. I'm already dead.
I
That's not necessarily true.
am also trying to discern if this would be a good option too. Because it's a couple rounds that we're traveling to this.
Yeah, I will
So-
say I would like everyone present to make an insight check.
Can I use a passive?
Go ahead and roll just in case.
Yeah,
Okay. Because my
21.
It's a natural 19 for a total of 31.
Okay, so 21, 31.
The natural one.
Natural one.
Yep.
I rolled an 18. My passive's a 21. Can I have that?
Yeah. No, I take that into account.
Okay, cool. Hey, thank you. Pity points!
Quill,
Instead of piety points, you get pity points.
Yes, I'll take them.
Quill, you are concerned with Burke at the moment. Your attention is completely driven away from the figure standing before you. But for the other three, it's hard to put into words. But there is an almost tangible malice. But not personal. More like what you would compare to when you would look at a wasp or stinging insect. The desire to swat it away and snuff it out so that it won't be a bother. That is what emanates from this figure before you.
Can I don't know what kind of check this would be,
Okay.
but I want to know the relationship that the angel I have a connection with has with other angels.
Okay,
If
go ahead and
they
make,
regard him as a traitor or an
go ahead and make a
ally.
history check with advantage.
Okay. Flat 19 and a natural 20.
Lord, you're
natural
rolling
20.
well.
Flat 20.
Hasufa, the
Hasufa.
Angel of Storms, was one of 7 generals. Each one of the generals had a legion of angels that served under them. What you know of Hasufa likely would not be known by those legions, as while the legions fought Miranova, led by the general of or all of them, the Angel of Ether. He commanded all 7 legions and battled Miranova directly, while the other 6 angelic generals went out into the world, wreaking havoc.
So,
Which is why he was imprisoned far away as opposed to in the sky with all the others.
so would I know of his current
His
priorities?
whose
Hasufa's. Would I know of his
Motivations,
current...
intentions.
I'm not quite sure what you.
We have discussed what his kind of current perspective is on the world. His current perspective would not be known by the other angels. That changes things.
However, you would also know that none of the angels, other than the Angel of Ether, had authority over each other's legions. And with a natural 20 on history, you can immediately tell that this angel before you does not bear the mark of the Legion of Storms.
Okay, so he would have no connection to him whatsoever.
No direct connection. It's like it would be the equivalent of talking to an army soldier and invoking the name of a Navy commander.
Okay.
The
And,
same
branches.
military force, different branches.
okay, so and Araceli would know all of this. Okay, that solidifies my plan then. Okay, we're good. We're good.
And I suppose you all think yourselves as something. He looks at the blade in his hand. Suppose it'd be good to get back in the swing of things. And you all see, except for you, that
Yep.
one, him raise his hand. He actually lets go of the sword in midair. And yes, we will get to whatever you're about to do.
Okay, I'm thinking of it still.
Yep. Raises his hand, and you see a bow of light begin to be conjured in it as he raises it. And in a swift motion, faster than you can comprehend, because he has a +6 to dexterity, knocks an arrow. However, Andromeda, if you would like to make an attack roll with advantage.
Wow. Hey, Andromeda.
It's you. It's your
And
moment.
if you would like to come join us at the table,
It's your moment.
Hello.
What a cool name.
if you would
Hello.
like to make an attack roll with advantage.
I will. So I turn this on. If it wants to turn on.
Feel it with your heart.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll understand. Attack roll with advantage. I'm glad that's advantage because the first roll was a nat 1. Second one is a 27 total.
That will definitely hit.
Cool.
I have a number.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. That will be 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. And this is a celestial, so roll an additional 2d10.
Very nice.
Ooh. We like that.
Got a little thing. That is an extra 12.
Okay. So that's a total of 24.
Yes.
And what is the action that you would be attempting?
I was just gonna cast, use my warding bond from, the Valor Guard on him as well.
Okay, sure.
Because that and Death Ward are not concentration.
Yeah, understood. Totally.
So you've got a +1 to your AC, resistance to all damage, and every time you take damage, I take damage. But it does not work the other way around.
No, you're both... I believe he's resistant to all damage.
Yeah, resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm not going to use that, because it's each time... Wait.
Each time I take damage, you take damage, but each time you take damage, you just take
Okay,
damage.
I can't read. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah,
I have
but you
another
have
item created, but
resistance
it's not
to
showing up for
all
some
damage
reason.
and a +1 to your AC. But you have to stay within 60 feet of me.
That's fine.
So as we are flying over, I tap you with Death Ward, and I hand you a platinum ring. And I say, wear this. I've got your back.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. All right. So, with that in mind, I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
Here we go, baby.
Well, that's a solid middle of the road for you.
And I would like you to roll with disadvantage.
That one is just the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it?
Well done.
Is
You
it,
also
That's another natural one.
is it too late? Is it too late to call portent?
No, I would say I would allow it.
That's a 14 for you.
Very nice.
Buck,
So what's
you
the lower of
also-
the two?
12.
Cool.
You also have +1 to all saving throws.
Okay, got it.
So, Quill. Total
12.
12. Burke.
22.
22. Araceli. 7. Cole Tama.
18.
18.
You would get a 22.
I'm paying attention. I'm pissed, man.
That's right.
I'm ready to
So
throw
here's what's
hands.
going to happen. You did not attack the angel directly. You deflected the attack, and so the 24 damage that your attack dealt will be taken away from if he hits whatever damage he would deal.
Cool.
As you all see a figure teleport into view directly next to the angel,
It's a big old sword.
swinging a large sword.
A sword.
I would like
Sword.
Araceli and Koltama to please make a history check.
A history check. Okay. Oh.
Okay.
That's still good. 26.
I would say yours with advantage.
What's that?
That's a natural 1.
So 3. That's a 3.
This is not going to go well.
Something about the figure.
I just know this stuff. I'm old as
Looks-
balls.
So familiar.
Yeah, I'm changing out dice.
Koltama, you have lived a long time.
Yeah.
You have lived through the Dark Age. And you had the pleasure, at one point, to meet the hero that brought the world out of the Dark Age. You met once before Cassandra. And that's who you see standing before you. The same sword in hand, the same dark hair braided down her back, the same half-cocked grin.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, that's going to be an attack roll against you because
Yeah, I wasn't looking at him. Gotcha.
yep,
I'm
Yep.
not sure how much attention you're actually paying to Cole,
that is-
Araceli, but
an 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
all right.
Yep.
Okay.
No, and I came prepared defensively.
Yeah.
Well
But
done.
it's like you're watching just the most intense roller coaster of emotion on his face.
Yeah, she can tell.
So what I'm going to say is that your
why I
attack, instead
Gave
of
Death Ward.
instead of reducing damage, gave disadvantage.
Cool.
And so the arrow, as he raises his arm, sorry Noah,
That's okay.
raises his arm and draws back an arrow of pure light. At the last second, flies off, streaking like a laser just into the night sky.
Was that towards you all? Oh yeah, you guys are you guys there?
We're on the dragon.
It's basically going
Yes.
that way.
Yeah.
Lord, I thought we were facing the dragon too for a minute. I was like,
Oh no, that's me.
Surprise, bitches.
I was like,
That's me. That's my baby.
yes. Now
That's
I
my
realize
guardian
I see
dragon.
two people,
Yep.
Yeah.
and so I was like, oh Lord. Okay.
Indeed.
As this figure appears and knocks it away, she kind of like coolly twirls her blaze, like, relax guys, the professionals are here.
Fantastic.
Getting struck like on a shield, and then looking and seeing that and hearing what you say. Huh. Okay, maybe I won't die today. We'll see.
So, first up, with a 24 in initiative, is the Solar standing before you.
Solar. Barely
And
even
just
over.
for that,
Yay!
first attack, as the angel, the bow dissipates. And the angel grabs the great sword out of the air and swings, attempting to cut your head off, basically. That is a 24 to hit.
It hits.
Cool. So that's gonna be 23 slashing damage
Okay.
and 13 radiant damage.
So 23. Can you please type? Oh, okay. This thing is interesting. And what was the second damage?
13 radiant.
13 radiant. Cool. Delicious.
And
Yum yum yum.
second attack. Gonna go for you again.
Kind of rude.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For
All that AC for nothing. But so
21
close.
slashing damage and 28 radiant damage.
Alright, okay. It's okay, I'm fine.
As you see, go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay. 13.
13.
Okay, that wasn't 7.
Cassandra!
Just making sure.
Looks a little hurt by those attacks.
As the healer, can I use my passive and also determine that?
You are a little far away and have not quite identified. He's just looking straight down. Next up is Burke.
Cool. I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Do it.
5, 10,
Do it.
15, 20, 25, 30. Ah, my legs are so short. I can't reach him.
And give him a little twirl. There we go.
There you go.
A little,
Face right way, man.
combat pirouette.
That's right.
Stay focused, man.
And
I
the
guess for a
entrance.
bonus action, I might as well cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then for my action, I don't have like much range really. I think I have no range.
Unfortunate.
Let's see. Do I have any? Like?
Got your spear.
I thought that burned up my spear. I have a halberd.
You do have your halberd, which, by the way, I have added your
Yes, I did see. I have Dio class,
Deo class deal.
which is let me tell you what, it's a nice weapon.
Let me tell you, when you need it.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna whoop this guy's ass with it. I have so many dice I can throw at him. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it coming.
So, bonus action to do that.
Yep, and he's too far away.
You have Hunter's. No, that's a
That's
bonus
also
action
a
as well.
bonus action. Yeah. Otherwise, yes, I would do that.
Oh, if you wanted to do that, if you want to do instead, you do have Misty Step as a bonus action. If you want to do that instead of Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I'll do that because then that moves me another.
30 feet.
Thank you. That's easier.
Are you just trying to go right in front of us?
I'll try. Burke's got enough like training to know to flank,
Sure. Yeah. Easy enough.
so I will do that. And I'm a smack a bitch.
All right.
Yep.
Go ahead and make an attack roll at advantage.
Can you? Oh, I don't have enough.
We're gonna be able to hit his knee.
That's fine.
Nope.
Kneecap him.
There is debris.
All right, cool.
Debris.
also-
Debris.
So first attack is a 22 to hit.
A 22 hits.
All right,
Okay,
all
cool.
right. Narrowing down the field.
You can make a compilation of me accidentally slapping my microphone stand because I've done it like
same.
4 times.
That's alright. I mute you guys every time you do it, unless you're talking. But yeah, that's literally the first phase of me editing is just that.
You could zoom in and just see me like angrily staring at my microphone.
All right, so that's boom. What type of damage was that? Is more slashing damage. Okay.
Yep.
So that's it's only 12 points of slashing damage and then 7 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And second attack, I'm gonna smack him again. Ooh, that's nice. That's higher. That was a 17 on the die.
Got
Plus
it.
11. So, what is it? Is it plus 11 or plus 12? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever my modifier is. It's enough.
That's a decent roll.
That's another 8 necrotic damage and another 11 slashing.
Sorry, one sec. Why is it not giving you? It should be plus 4. Should be a
Oh, right. I'm supposed to add my modifier. That's another plus. Is it only plus? It's supposed to be +7 damage, I think.
It is. You hadn't attuned to it.
Oh, that's why. That'll be.
I just changed that on your sheet.
Just add another 14 damage total.
Cool.
There you go. We like
So
that.
that was what, like 40 damage total?
Yep.
Right there?
Welcome to the life of risk.
And how much was the extra necrotic on that second one?
The second one was 8 necrotic.
8. Got it. Cool. All right. Is that your turn?
Well, that's the action, bonus action, and movement. So yes.
All right.
But he is going to say, "Get out of my way."
Get out of mine. As at the end of your turn, he's going to use 2 legendary actions.
Go for it.
Sweet lord.
To just take the sword, boom, stab it into the ground, and there is this burst of radiant light. And the 2 of you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Point to...
Two. Which ones?
The 2 people right next to him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure if you were pointing at Amy or not.
Either side of Amy.
Your pinky didn't go quite as far over. Yeah. All right. What is this? This is
A dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
15.
15.
Oh,
That was a roller. That was a roller coaster of a die. Let me
It
tell you.
was. This is a dex that's only a 11.
Yeah, those are both going to fail.
Yeah.
And you're both going to take 11 fire damage.
Okay.
Fire or
And
radiant?
11 radiant damage.
Okay.
The answer
It's
was
both.
yes.
The answer was yes.
When you half it, is it half up or half down?
You round
It
down.
is half down.
Down.
Okay, so I take 5.
Yes.
5e is merciful like that.
Cole, you're up.
Okay.
You are probably about, what is that, 60 feet in the air?
20 feet, probably.
Is each one 5 or 10 feet?
Yeah. We'll say that you're basically landed on the building there.
Okay, so about 20 feet up.
20 feet up.
Yeah, 20 feet up.
And so how far away then? Would that be 50 feet away?
Well, he's probably 20 feet, so yeah, directly across.
You're 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. What's the range on whatever you're doing?
60 feet.
Yes, you're
under
within
60.
range.
Trying to think of
He is a tall boy. He is standing at roughly 20 feet tall.
what would a star be bad at saving against? And other questions you never thought you'd ask until you played Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm gonna just tell you. Nothing.
Yeah.
I was
figured.
about to say, I mean,
Man's
if you
got a
can't-
perfect 20 on all his stats.
If you can't die,
Above a 20 in all his stats.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, he rolled better than I did.
Yeah.
I rolled.
I'm not gonna tell you which ones are which, but his stats are 22, 25, 25, 26, 26, 30.
Holy shit, guys, we're in trouble.
I'm calling now. The 30's got to be strength or constitution.
I was gonna
You would
guess.
be incorrect.
I would guess charisma.
Shine bright like a diamond, my man.
Yeah.
That's hey,
Thank you.
this is a
All
charismatic
right,
battle.
Kultama, what you doing?
You hear Cole, you hear this voice up on that other dragon that has also entered the fray, yelling down at you. Save your strength, they can't die! And he'll think for a minute, and then, but he can suffer.
Here-
But they can feel pain, and I will cast Mind Spike.
Okay. And is that
At-
an attack roll?
5th level, that is a save.
Okay, what kind of save?
That is a Wisdom saving throw, and because I'm a super cool divination wizard, I get a spell slot back.
Nice.
Oh,
that's
that's
nice.
Expert divination.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes, it's a lower spell slot than the spell I
That is
cast.
a 28.
28. That does succeed.
Really?
Let me tell you
But
something.
it succeeds by less than I thought it would, which is something. My DC is 21.
Wow.
Okay, so that is going to be.
Wow.
I gotta grab a lot of d8s.
Here, I have some right here. I have 6.
Oh, you do. That's exactly as many as I need.
There you go. That's how much my divine smite can
This one
reach.
stabbed me.
Yeah, that one's sharp. That one Amy made for me.
All right, you better roll good then. I gave you a blood sacrifice, and that's what you do. All right.
Yep,
That is going to be. Is that a 7 or a 1?
that's a 2.
Well done.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. 7, 12, 16, 18.
We're gonna break directly even
uh,
or under.
21, 22, half to 11 psychic damage.
11 psychic damage.
Yes.
All right.
And I don't think I have any really useful bonus actions right now.
You do not sense any resistance to it.
Okay.
Oh great! I'll just use all my psychic spells on him.
Oh, hey, Noah,
Yes, sir.
how much of the damage that you did was necrotic?
I have no bonus action, by the way.
It was a total of 15.
15?
Thank you,
Cool.
sir.
You get the sense that none of that hits.
Oh, that's unfortunate that all my
Well,
damage is necrotic
shitballs.
instead of radiant.
It's-
I know he'd be. That would also be there, but you know.
So my other good spell was necrotic.
Good thing you didn't use
be
that
careful.
yet.
Well,
You know that Kiera, you know that gif of that girl going Beyonce? you hear that same voice up on the dragon go, Cassandra?
She gives a little peace sign and a wink, and then turns back to the angel.
All right. So, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Next up, Andromeda.
I have a single bonus action spell and it's not useful.
Cassandra, please.
Cassandra.
All right. I have a lot of things going on this sheet, and I'm not great at this. However,
I feel like when I said earlier Andromeda was a cool name, it seemed like I knew ahead of time. I didn't, really. I really didn't.
Sorry, I did not know I was coming up this quickly. You know what? I'm just gonna hit him with the sword again.
All right. I would also say that you would have likely cast, or at this point, it's going to be hard to retroactively do that.
Mm-hmm.
It would make sense for you to have come into this with Armor of Agathis cast.
Okay.
So we'll say that you have that from this point onwards.
Cool.
Yep.
Because I was considering that actually, so that
Yep.
works out.
All right. So go ahead and make an attack.
All right. My roll was history.
You do have advantage because
Advantage.
you are
All right.
flanking.
First one was a 28 to hit. I'm gonna roll with
That
physical
will
dice.
hit.
The other one was a 5 on the die, so we're gonna go with the 28.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
That will be 11 damage.
11, and then you do the extra
Yes.
2d10
I don't know why it doesn't automatically let me do that. It's fine.
because it's an extra feature, not just part of the default damage.
fair.
It's because
And-
it's
Extra 10.
an extra 10. Cool. So that's a total of
21.
21. All right. That's the first attack.
Yep. Oh, I did. Did I? Okay. Yeah, never mind. Let's see. Do I have? You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's try something. I'm gonna cast Hold Monster.
Okay. You have already attacked once.
Okay, gotcha. That's
So,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't do spellcasters.
It's okay.
No, yep.
I'm gonna hit him again.
It's
Did I say that
complicated.
was a 19 on the die?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I forgot I crit on 19s too.
I don't think you have.
I think you had a 17.
Is
Was it?
a 23 versus a 15 plus 13. That is 28 again.
That'll hit.
Cool. That will be 10 damage, and then let's roll one. 15.
like
So
that.
25 total.
All right.
Guess
All right. Is that your turn?
that. hold
Any
on.
bonus action?
Nope, that's all.
All right. Cool. Next up is Quill.
All right. Now, if I have, what do you call it? Misty Step as a racial feature.
Yep.
Does that count as a spell?
It is still casting a spell. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And you can't cast a spell and a cantrip at the same time, right?
If there's, as long as it's an action and bonus action, yeah, you can.
So Misty Step you can cast, but then you'd have to cast a cantrip with it.
You could only cast a cantrip
Yeah.
as an action, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Alright, well, that's good information to know next turn, because this turn, where's my doodad? This turn, I probably should just use this here. I'm gonna move, you wanna get me?
Yep.
I think 30 feet forward. And then Misty Step me perpendicular to, can you get that trick? So essentially, the square sharing a corner with Cassandra and the angel.
So here?
Yep, right in front of the overturned table.
Well.
Before we go farther, I just noticed this and I feel the need to point it out. That web camera is not working.
Oh, is it really? Oh,
Yeah, that's
thank
what
you.
I was trying to point out.
Papa.
Hey. So are we good to
Yeah, we're good
return?
to go
All right,
back
so
in.
you move 30 feet forward and teleport.
Right there.
Yep.
You take 5 fire damage. That was a feature of my...
Is it every creature or is it just...
It says specifically the ones I choose.
Got it.
Last I looked.
5 fire damage. You do not sense any resistance.
Beautiful.
I can do something! I have one spell.
All
What
right.
kind of resistance was it?
It was fire.
Fire.
Oh, okay. He's not
Yeah.
resistant to fire?
Mm-hmm. Not resistant.
He's not a real star. The stars work differently in this world.
That's right.
He's not a giant gaseous form that is constantly
Instead of fire, they're LEDs.
That being said, it is actually canon that a sun, like in a solar system, in D&D, does radiant damage, not fire damage. If you were to be thrown into the sun, you would take radiant damage.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Interesting.
It's too
It is what it
shiny.
is.
That's right.
I mean, I guess it is
Spelljammer
like a
came out and
giant...
confirmed that.
World's flat, sun's radiant.
Isn't the sun like just basically a giant fusion reactor?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
So I guess it makes sense.
Yes. For
What level did you cast your Draconic Spirit at?
5th.
5th? And so that is the base one?
Yes.
Okay, so how much health does it have?
50 hit points.
Yep.
And an armor class of 19.
19? Got it.
Because it's 14 plus the spells level.
Cool. Got it. All right. So, yep. Takes 5 fire damage. Easy enough.
And then you said you're doing all right, actually. So I will instead cast this. Okay. I'll go ahead and just attack. Why attack more? No, I'm gonna go ahead and cast aid on the 3 of us there.
Okay. So that adds...
5 temporary hit points to all of us.
I mean, I believe it... If I remember correctly, doesn't aid increase your max health?
Yes, it increases the target's hit point maximum current hit points by 5 for the next 8 hours.
Okay, so does it add temporary hit points?
I mean, it's the same thing, really.
No, it's
Oh, that's
not.
right, 'cause you
it's
can't
like it's like Hero's Feast, where you get temporary
Oh,
hit points
yes,
in
yes.
addition to your hit points going up by 5.
Uh,
I
No.
believe that's how. it
Current
works.
hit points increased by 5 for the
Yep,
duration.
current hit points. No temp HP. So you can manually alter...
Is it the
Aid.
spell aid second level spell?
Yep.
Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points
Yeah.
increase by 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so no temporary... It's not temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Everyone's just a little beefier.
Yep.
Everyone.
No, sorry. The 3 around the angel.
Yeah.
The 3 in the trenches.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Cool. I hate that you couldn't cast aid because you cast Misty Step.
Oh, that's right. Nope, yep. I forgot about that.
Has to be a cantrip.
It does have
Yep.
to be a cantrip. In that case... Seeing as Necrotic does nada, I will go ahead and attack him.
All right.
I'll take
Go for it.
Attack.
Hit him with the chair.
And
Out
that's,
of nowhere.
that's right.
It's
Does
Cassandra
a-
with a chair.
Does a 20 hit.
A flat
weird
20
looking
does
chair.
not hit.
Yeah.
All right. AC of 21.
tall
That's
chair.
exactly another 20. So
Wow.
Neither hit.
hits.
As you just go, ping, ting, as it just, it's like hitting an old oak tree
yeah.
that is older than you are, and you just not even a dent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Araceli, you're up
Finally. All right.
with your dragon on deck.
So, first things first. I am going to take on my starry form of the chalice.
Got it?
I keep forgetting your character's name, Buck. I'm so sorry.
Cole Tama.
Cole.
Cole.
Like Cole Sprouse.
Sure. If that helps.
It does. So Cole, you see Araceli's skin start to turn this turquoise diamond color, and along her veins you see streaks of, it's hard to tell if it's white or if it's like the edges of a gem that just kind of rise up as this form, as her skin becomes like almost this translucent turquoise color, and her shield expands to take on the full size of a shield rather than just
The buckle.
the buckler.
Barely even know her.
Yes, thank you, Kiera. So activating that as my bonus action, I'm going to look at you and say, I'm dropping you off here. I'll protect you, stay back.
You're gonna what?
And I tell the dragon to, just as my free action,
Yep. Put him on the ground.
on the ground, breath, and run forward.
Got it.
And then as my action, am I within 30 feet? Or can I get
No.
within 30 feet?
Only if you get off the dragon.
Yeah.
You're going to?
Well, the dragon goes down.
On
'cause
its turn.
Well, it shares my initiative.
Yes, but it goes right after you.
It goes
shares
on your
takes-
turn, but you take your actions first.
Yeah.
Okay.
As per the spell description, it shares your initiative, but it takes its turn immediately after
Okay.
yours.
Yes. Then, as soon as it hits the ground,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to get within 30 feet and cast Produce Flame.
All right, so you're gonna hold that action.
Yes.
Got it.
Him on
And kind of like pull him off as well, and like kind of get him ready to drop.
Got it.
And then as soon as the dragon hits the ground, I'm going to, take a couple steps forward, shield out, produce flame.
Easy enough. As Metaleros will land on the ground, dropping the two of you off,
Yeah. And kind of just like push Cole like behind me.
and is going to.
Move forward.
We'll do this so it's a little easier on.
Get just so he's 10 feet back.
10
from
feet back?
10 feet from the angel.
Cool. There we go.
Actually,
that's
I want it so his cone doesn't, his breath doesn't
He
hit
can
the
aim
others.
up. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. He's
It's a
tall.
20-foot tall figure. He's aiming for the face. It's fine.
Yeah, and put Cole behind me, like swap our positions.
Cool. Can do.
So he gets,
I have a little more safety.
yeah. So I am
Kind of.
helping to block him
Yep.
with my shield, and then am I within 30 feet to cast
Yeah,
Produce
go for
Flame?
it.
Alright. That's only 17 to hit, so that
That'll miss.
misses. But then my dragon boy Leros, as I call
Metaleros.
him,
Yep.
is going to take his multi-attack.
Okay.
So
Well, does his multi-attack include the breath weapon?
it does.
Okay.
Multi-attack is
So you would have to be
nope, it is 10 foot reach.
yes, which means it can be because that's 5 feet, which doesn't reach it. Like 5 feet is when you're next to someone.
Right.
So 10 feet means that there can be a 5-foot gap.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense to me.
he is going to make a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded
So
down, so
2.
it's 2.
Yep.
And use his breath weapon.
All right, go for it.
So, what is that?
That's a
That's
7.
so that's not gonna hit.
Goodness, no.
And then, yeah, because that'd only be a
Either
19.
21 or 20 to them.
Nope. So both of those miss.
Okay.
And then it's going to use its breath weapon, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw against my spell save DC, which is 20.
All right. It does have advantage on this, which brings it to a 24.
Yep. All right, so it's going to take 2d6, and let's try force damage.
Cool.
After our lady herself. So that is 5 force
Halved.
damage halved to 2.
All right. He takes 2.
All right. So you see this dragon that I summoned just drop us off, and I kind of grab Cole and kind of do his tuck and roll and push him behind me, shoot a flame out, and then the dragon comes up and just tries to take 2 swipes and it misses, and then this purple beam, very reminiscent, probably you would recognize, of Miranova, though I've never seen it, but this dragon remembers, lets out this purple cone of force at this angel's head, missing everybody who's in front of it.
How do I feel upon seeing that?
A mixture of it's a bit bittersweet. Mixture of comfort and melancholy.
Yeah. But that's our turn.
All right.
Cool.
It is
Don't
now.
manhandle me. I'm old. I'm ancient by your standards.
I'm keeping you safe then.
Nothing wrong with a bit of a workout. Let's see. Weenie, you.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
First attack is a 24 to hit.
Wait, let me see. Do I have shield? I don't think I do. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, yeah, that hits.
All right.
I
That
know,
is 21 slashing damage
Okay.
and 19 radiant damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 32 to hit.
What do you think?
Yes, you
For 22 damage, slashing,
Okay.
and 17 radiant damage.
What's happening at 8?
Yeah. And then, he's going to let go of the sword, and just, and the sword hovers in the air, and immediately, in a blink, shoots back and makes an attack against the dragon.
Cool. Opportunity attack.
On the sword?
Well, it's an attack from him, right? Because if he's the creature that's making the attack,
It's true.
and it's
Okay.
toward another creature,
I believe it's another creature within.
It's within his
What
reach.
feature are you using?
is
this
Sentinel?
Sentinel?
Sentinel.
So read out the specific wording of Sentinel, because
When
I
a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
I'll allow it.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that fits.
I'm Angie.
Yep. That is a 26 to hit
does
Metaleros. For 23 slashing damage
All right.
and I went on a journey. 27 radiant damage.
That
But
is
he is
halved.
resistant, so that is 18. Wait, no.
Hold on.
It is 13 radiant damage.
So that would be,
He's at 14 health.
yeah.
I've got one. Yep. All right. Cool. And so, yeah, and the sword is just goes and stabs into Manilair's. And that is his turn. So, what did you roll to hit?
Oh, I missed. It was a 2 and a 3.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Buddy.
It's a 15, but that's not gonna hit this guy.
What's your plus to hit?
12.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Cool.
Cold Tommy, you're on deck.
I'm gonna, first of all, cast haste on myself.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna slash at him. That's gonna hit. That's a 16 on the die. That's a natural 20, so that second one is gonna be a crit.
Okay.
Nice,
And
nice.
third attack. Also gonna hit. That's a 15 on the die. So,
Okay.
first attack, not crit.
Divine Smite.
My Divine Smite is necrotic damage.
You cast haste using your
That is very
action.
unfortunate.
Oh, is it your action? I thought
Yeah.
it was your bonus action. Okay, so I only have the one action. So that would have been just the first attack, correct?
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Roll your d20. Okay. It's a 5.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the first attack.
Okay. so
Above a
that's-
10, and I would have given you the crit.
Now, when I re-roll damage dice, do I re-roll all of them when I do
They're all
savage
slashing.
attacker, or can I do just 2? Like, can I choose what die?
Savage
That's
attacker.
a total
Let me
of 20.
read the feature
3
real
damage.
quick.
It just says you can re-roll the die. It doesn't specify, so I'm assuming it means all of them.
I think it's all of them.
Reroll the weapons damage die and use add a total.
Why was I thinking that haste was a bonus action?
I thought so too, honestly.
You can reroll. I'm gonna say you reroll all of them, but you get to choose which one you pick.
Yeah, no, that is how it works.
Yeah.
That's very mediocre. I'll take the first one. 23 damage.
23 damage. All right.
Do you remember to add your modifier?
And then
Oh,
bonus
yeah, plus
action.
7.
So 30.
Yeah. Bonus action. Bonus action. I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
Fair.
Get me back up to max.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I don't really care about healing anyone else.
That's okay. I
Just
got him.
FYI.
Damn.
I got him.
Yeah, no, that's
Don't you worry.
All right. At the end of your turn,
I may have had one insight on him, but I got your number pretty well from the conversations we had.
at the end of your turn, same thing as last time. Summons the sword back to his hand. So bothersome. And is just going to a massive divine burst of radiant energy.
Is this a spell?
No.
Okay.
Each creature of its choice in a 10-foot radius, which will include the dragon. So both paladins, Andromeda, and the dragon all have to make dexterity saving throws.
Phone.
Why could it be wisdom or
You get plus 6.
I get +6.
It's an 18.
Wow.
18 fails.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
figured.
very good.
gonna
17.
see.
+6. +3. That's a lot of numbers. 26.
Don't
26
believe
passes.
It is
Woohoo, thank you.
proficient in any saving throws? Okay.
26 as well.
26 passes.
No.
All right.
No. This is no.
So, that's 13 fire damage, halved to 6 for both of you.
I will use my Shield Master feat to take none of it.
That works?
Oh, wait, no, hold on a second. I can't do that because it's area effect.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah. Shield Master only applies if it's attack that targets like just you, like disintegrate.
Got it. Well, disintegrate, you take no damage anyway, if you pass. Anyway, so that is 13 fire damage to Burke and the dragon.
So he's
1 HP. And then 9 radiant damage, halved to 4 for each of you, halved again to 2 because you have resistance.
So how much?
Right,
So
yes, I
what,
changed-
what fire damage?
cut
What
the
radiant
right
damage?
You
4
take
radiant?
6 fire, 4 radiant. The dragon is dead.
Repeat the damage.
You take 6 fire and 2 radiant total.
Okay.
If you think about that in terms of seconds.
take the dragon off, but keep
It
him
literally
plus
showed
5.
up,
I have more spell
went down,
slots.
spewed fire, and died.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, yeah, that's 4 radiant damage to you. But also halved because you are Sorry, no, 9 radiant damage, half to 4. Yeah. All right. Who has?
I do.
Oh, on what?
For haste.
Right.
So what's the?
It is half. It is 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is higher. So you took
I took
13 plus
17.
9.
22.
So
11 is your DC.
no, because he's resistant to the radiant.
Yeah,
so
so
it's
I took 17.
So the DC is 10.
That's an 11 on the die.
Cool. Yeah, you're
What is
good.
this? Is a con?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to roll a nat 1 on those.
Well, assuming the DC is 10, it can be higher. Yeah. Okay, Coltama, you're up.
Feels so weird going to a character that doesn't have a whole lot of bonus actions to do. Ironically, calls one of my simplest characters. He looks up at the large angel figure and my space concentration. I didn't know that. Not that it matters, but I just looked at my spell list and saw that. Cool. In keeping with the psychic damage theme, he's going to look up at the large angel, and he's going to say, "I want you to hurt," and he's going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay. And what is that?
That is an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
I wish I'd rolled bad on my portent. I really wish I did.
Okay, that is a 28 to save.
Damn it. All right.
You say that was a 14 on the die. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So he's still going to take giant D6s, by the way.
I love that.
I was gonna say
He is going to take 7 psychic damage.
7. Got
He
it.
does not suffer any of the effects of Tasha's Mind Whip.
Got it. However, as you reach out, as you say that, as you see just a trickle of silver liquid from his ear.
With the psychic damage specifically?
No, but he is
He's
now
bloodied.
bloodied.
Oh, alright.
Cool. Let me smack him some more.
I was gonna say.
You do notice that the liquid trickling from his ear is this metallic sheen of almost like liquid mercury, but somehow more vibrant.
I was banking on that Mind Whip, man.
Saving throws are not the way to go. Is that your turn?
I don't have many other options here. That is my turn, yes.
All right.
Does that sound familiar at all?
Yeah.
And he's just gonna. One moment. End of your turn. Legendary action, and he's going to teleport.
Is that a spell?
Nope.
Is that a spell?
Well,
I guess
that.
I guess I can't opportunity attack with Sentinel if he's
No.
teleporting.
No.
Legendary action. You see him because he's giving off radiant light, but he is 120 feet straight in the air
Rude.
for the time being.
That's kind of rude.
Do we have to set him on top of that?
120 feet, you say?
Yep.
No,
Andromeda, you're up.
close.
Well, I have to change my entire plan now that he's 120 feet up in the
He's
air.
120 feet
See,
exactly.
this is why we don't plan, Kiera. When you don't plan,
I have
then
to
your
plan
plans
when I
can't
have
go awry.
spells. There's too many of them. Okay.
I have.
Yeah, no.
How many spells do I have as Einar? Like 30 some?
Yeah.
I don't plan. I just let things be.
We're Americans. We don't think we do.
We don't
Amen.
plan, we do.
God
All
bless
right.
America.
I cannot do anything to
That's
reach him.
not necessary. Well,
Oh wait, I can Eldritch Blast.
you can't do that. There's something else. Oh, on a solid surface.
We have about
Yeah.
40 from Noah,
Yep.
about 40 from her,
Um,
give or take each round. So we're looking at about 200 probably.
Yes.
given the nature of your sword and its usage of it, go ahead and make me a charisma check.
You do be good at that.
Check
Doopy
yourself
doo.
before you wreck yourself.
That is an 18.
An 18. I will say, if you would like to, you do not have to make the wall of ice on a solid surface.
Fair. I mean, I could start it from the ground and then just...
Well, it's only so long. But one of the things you can do with it is make a sphere.
That's what I had been wanting to do. You know, that might be kind of fun. Let's do that.
As you see who you recognize to be Cassandra take a sword that is vividly similar. It is, you know without a shadow of a doubt, this is the sword that she carried. Reaches up, and a frost begins to build along her arm before shooting out into the sky and forming a sphere of ice.
Okay, it has... Oh, I see.
If a wall cuts through a creature's space, one side of the wall.
His wings are sticking out, right?
If he's using them to fly, probably.
Just
He'll take
No
the damage.
clips up to
He'll
the
have to make the save,
Okay.
at least.
T-posing.
Assert
He has
yourself.
to make a save.
Intimidating.
Yep.
I am going... Wait, hold on. How far away is this? How far away is it?
Oh, at least 120 feet.
No, it's 30 feet. Darn it, I was going to use my last Cosmic Omen. Oh, wait, no, that's a D6 anyway.
With advantage. What's the DC? He fails.
Oh,
That is 2 9s for a total of 15.
cool. Then he takes 10d6 cold damage.
Go ahead and roll that.
Nice.
Rolling that on the device. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. It's a lot of force. That is 34 ice damage. Cool.
And, for the sake of this, we're going to come back. We're basically going to skip one round because that sphere of ice is now falling.
Cool.
I'm going to give everyone the opportunity to take a step back if you would like to.
Fair enough.
Can I put my halberd in the ground right where he's gonna fall?
Are you calling the shot?
You
I'm
have...
calling the shot.
Okay, I'm going to say you can do that, but you are at risk of it hitting you. You have to choose. Either you can get clear or do this.
I have one. First of all, I'm hasted.
Yeah.
Secondly, if I really want, I can bonus action Misty Step out of there.
Oh well, guess I'll die again.
So what does it take for me to do it?
You are hasted. You are hasted. Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check to
Can
jam it into the ground.
Can I, as she casts the sphere, can I, on my turn, before we skip ahead, have recast Summon Draconic Spirit and used... So he's got 60 feet and then 60 feet of movement so he can get above it to sit on top and push it down faster.
Trust me, when something falls, it falls 500 feet immediately. There is not... You barely have the time. The only reason he actually gets a proper action is because he's hasted.
Okay.
So, but I am giving you all the opportunity to move.
You
if
just said we were
so
skipping
wish.
ahead around, so I
Because we're doing movement and
No.
that kind of stuff.
got a natural 20.
How
But yeah,
far-
the time it would take to summon it and send it up and push it down, you wouldn't have the time before it falls.
How
Okay.
far away is Andromeda from me?
About 50 feet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, probably within 50 feet.
That's too far.
What is the range?
30 feet.
30 feet. She's outside of 30 feet.
I know.
I'm just making it clear.
Yeah, I know.
For the viewers.
So, you,
Cool.
I assume, are getting out of the way.
Yes. Also, it's probably too late to retroactively hex him, right? I forgot I could do that.
You wouldn't be able to do both on the same turn.
Yeah.
Because it's both spells.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Is it
You're
bonus
casting a
action?
spell through the sword.
I meant like... Yeah, never mind. I would... If I had known I had it, I would have done it my first turn, but...
Okay, no, that's
Do it
fine.
for that.
Yeah. Then you would have done it your first turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Go for it.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So, where are you moving?
10 feet back.
Got it. Cool.
Put me 1 space towards Kiera, 2 spaces towards me.
Ew.
No, towards me. Sorry, other way.
Other direction. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, coming
And
in with a
then,
stick.
so you
I'm
have
I'm
taken
gonna
your
have to
halberd.
run straight forward underneath of it.
Yep.
Stab it
eyes,
in the
one
ground.
shake.
I'm gonna keep running, dive, do like a little roll thing, turn around and watch.
Got it. Yeah, absolutely.
Dramatic. Love it.
Absolutely. Okay, so what are you doing?
Cole is going to run. Is this an actual door, or is this just a thing we've used?
That's a door. Yeah.
Can he run on the other side of that and use this wall as cover?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Can I also ready an action?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
You just have your. I'm gonna put you here just because that's easier to balance.
Araceli is going to...
Oh, I would grab your arm and drag you with me.
Alright, I'm gonna stand in the doorway with my shield up front,
Okay,
but I can still see.
Yeah.
But kind of using my shield
here.
as that cover.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't technically have cover, but yeah.
Well,
I understand.
Yes.
I understand the point. Yes. All right. Cool.
technically my
intense.
shield does give me cover on things, technically.
AC.
AC, but
Well, it won't. Anyway.
anyway.
So this sphere of ice encrusted, as you see this figure within, just as in the air, it is already beginning to shatter outwards. I need all three of you to make a dexterity saving throw. The three people that
fine.
are still within.
You do get a +6 still, though, because you're with Noah.
Thank you.
Is she within?
Oh,
Well, Noah.
crap.
Oh, that's well, he's his is a +6.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I have what, a +6?
Your aura of it's a paladin thing.
It's only a +4.
Yeah, so she gets a +4 instead of a +6.
Okay.
I
She
said
gets a
+6,
+6.
thinking it was
Oh,
universal.
okay.
There's still a 23.
23.
Hey, can I have an inspiration for that move?
I did give someone
You did
inspiration.
give it was him
It was Noah.
for getting the
It
lore.
was. You already have an inspiration.
Oh, I have an inspiration.
Remember,
oh,
I
didn't
told you.
mark it up.
Whoever remembered that lore, I was going to give an inspiration.
Oh,
to.
that's right. You did say that.
Yeah.
Good, because I rolled a nat 1. Okay, that's better. That's a
You're
flat
dying
20.
here to calm down.
Flat 20.
18.
18? Cool. You all pass. Only DC 15. But you still take half damage.
I think it's dumb that the shield master thing doesn't work like evasion.
I know, you wonder about the mechanics of it, but...
I'll take a look at it at some point. That is 13 cold damage to each of you, halved to...
Half to 6.
Halved to 6, yeah.
Cool. I'm get up, go forward, grab my halberd.
So actually, we will get to that.
Oh.
Because it shatters with him right there.
Oh, does that mean I get to roll damage?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
just
Do I just instantly hit, or do I stop?
I'm gonna say roll
It's
a
not
d20.
important, but I want to know
Roll a
where
D20.
it impaled him.
Yeah, 3.
3?
Internal damage.
Yeah, on the die. I mean,
Okay.
are you looking for my
Yeah,
attack
yeah,
modifier?
with an attack roll. Okay,
I
so
mean, that's only
Right
a
up the
15.
yeah, it definitely has the opportunity. Okay, it was a nat 20 to put it in, so it's not going to be shoved. I'm going to have him make a dexterity save with disadvantage.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah,
If you can nat 1, that'd be great.
that is an 8.
That's only an 8.
That is
total?
an 8 total. So
Oh.
I'm going to say, yeah, roll damage.
Sweet. Cool. That's only 12. Let me re-roll. Savage Tech.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll allow it. Sure. Sure.
listen, there was a lot of spite behind it.
Yeah, sure.
That's
It's mad.
slightly better. It's 14.
14.
Plus 7, so a 21.
21. All right. You do not move forward to grab your halberd. Because as the mist clears, you see it is straight through
Nice.
the center of his
You
chest.
got your answer.
Yep. Oh, look, a fallen angel.
I'm going. Can I
Say that
approach?
out loud.
He does say that out loud.
That was the end of Andromeda's turn. I assume
Yes.
Oh, is it my turn?
that is Quill's turn. You are on deck.
Okay.
Oh, look, a fallen angel. As he kind of approaches, he's going to move. Okay, I need my stick. I can do it this time, I think. Move this way. Watch out
To
for
get
that
under
hook.
his armpits.
Yeah. Pick him up
Need to
like
make
a
my own
toddler.
dexterity saving throws here.
Where do you want to move him? Use it as a pointer stick.
Yes.
There.
There.
Am I within 30 feet of Amy and the other two?
You are within 30 feet of Amy,
Yeah.
and you are you are within 30 feet of everyone except for Coltana.
Who's behind a wall?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cover.
3/4.
I will cast
3/4?
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Do you want full cover?
That was the idea.
Okay, if you want full cover, just so you know, there's a lot of spells that you can't cast with that. If
Well,
you're behind full cover.
He would come out to
That's fair.
cast. He was just hiding from that thing. From
Understood.
the crushing ball.
Yes.
Um,
The crushing ball.
Yeah.
Sanctuary is a
flavor.
bonus action on Andromeda. He doesn't know his name, so he's going to say Sword Girl. And then
Symbol.
Sword girl.
Bless on the 3 I'm 30 feet away from.
Okay.
But then
Sanctuary and
two-
Bless are both. Yeah.
Yes.
So what does
I'm
that
getting
do?
used to that. So I will go ahead and just cast Bless on
Okay.
the 3 of them
On all 3?
as my bonus action.
Got it.
Dang.
What does Bless do?
Bless
That's a D4 to
is
attacks and
a lot
saves.
Took
cool
damage.
stuff.
Make a Constitution check.
Yes.
DC 10.
Oh, right.
Yep. Attack roll or saving throw for the next minute.
Add
You get a
D4
D4.
Yep.
to everyone or
Every
attack, every
and
saving throw.
Yep. And then bonus action, I use one of those. I will do nothing.
All right.
Because I move
I will
like
do
yeah, I'll move another. I think I moved like 15 feet. I'll move another 15 feet back towards the middle, so I'm essentially standing right in front of him,
All right. So where are you?
like right here, almost back to where he was, I guess. I want to move a sword. Dang it, it's in my way.
Cool. All right. So Araceli, you're back.
I am going to approach him. So move 30 feet,
Okay.
just straight towards him.
15, 20, 25, 30. You're on him. His back is turned.
And I
And you're flanking.
You can see the handle of the halberd sticking out of his back.
and I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
Nice. Shocking.
There's a lightning rod in
That
him right now.
is so fucking cruel.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to.
That's like casting heat metal on someone wearing plate armor. Like, it's so mean.
Imagine heat metal on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to, because I did that to someone in a different game.
So I'm going to raise my hand to the sky. Fallen star, who has summoned you here? And I am going to create this giant storm cloud and pull down a bolt of lightning right next to him.
Okay. Are you. As in, like, are you trying to hit him?
Or is this an intimidation check?
It's area of effect for wherever it lands.
It's only 5 feet.
Hit the logs.
Here's the thing: if you aim for the center mass on him, it only hits him because he's a large creature.
Right. I was considering aiming it next to him. I'm trying to decide because if it's does he look just like 1 hit point, or is it
No.
no?
Oh, I didn't roll falling damage.
You did not.
You trying to
I
get
was
away with
wondering
that?
why he was still up.
You said he was bloodied, and I was
He
like,
was. Alright, so that's 120 feet. Plus, I'm gonna have him... Well, no, I'm just gonna... how much...
That's why I put my halberd there. I was pretty sure that would help kill him.
yeah.
But I got up and I was like, I
it's
gotta
a-
pull this out of his chest and whack him with it.
I was
There
like,
are
man,
some creatures that I would be
we're gonna
aware
get like a
of.
last little badass thing to do here. I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
We each get our own little thing.
Alright, that is 12d6.
Woohoo.
1d6 for... Oh my god. No. I need someone... Buck, come here.
I'll say.
Don't move the cameras.
It's fine.
So out of 72 total, how much did it do?
Let me guess. He's got 1.
He had 48 hit points remaining.
Uh-huh.
I rolled 12d6. And I rolled 47.
Of
And
course.
he did damage too.
I already added
You already
that.
did.
Okay.
Okay.
So see.
So he
him-
is
what do you
standing
do?
there.
So
You see
Who's
all
gonna get this
over his
kill?
body these lacerations from the ice, and from where the halberd is sticking through, just this steady stream of this iridescent silver liquid that is otherworldly to look at. It doesn't resemble anything that you've seen before.
So I approach him
Yep.
and I summon this storm cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume he hears me walk up behind him.
Yep.
And as he turns to look at me, I am the Vetherhill, and you are no longer welcome here. And I cast this at 4th level, so he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
He has advantage on those against spells. That is an 18.
That fails.
Ooh,
So
very
DC
nice.
20. So that is 4d10.
Cool.
So
He has 1 hit point.
Yes. So he is.
So, as it strikes him, and he falls.
Does he, with my insight of 22, do I notice any reaction to the name Vetherhill?
He's too dead to tell.
Okay.
You struck him with lightning.
I mean, I said it before I struck him.
Yeah.
But
There wasn't a lot of time to respond.
okay.
He also
And
was
he's
facing
looking
away.
pretty in pain.
I can send for another speak with dead if you really need it.
Right. Is that the end of your turn?
I mean,
Are we out of combat?
No.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna.
What
as
else
soon
is
as it gets to
there?
be my turn, I'm gonna grab my halberd.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
mean,
then
that's it. I've got my story form still up. That's good for
Okay.
10 minutes.
All right.
Druid.
But this is concentration. I'm holding concentration on it. I'm just kind of standing
That's
waiting.
fine. All right.
And if it comes back to my turn again, on just each of my turns, I'm just going to continue to do damage to him.
Got it.
Because I would be aware that these things can't be killed. So I would just, if he doesn't seem to disapparate in any way, I would just continue to do damage just to keep him down.
Understood. However, he is next. And starting his turn with 0 hit points. As he shakily gets back to his feet. Still looking hella bloodied, but definitely not at 1 hit point anymore.
I could just punch him to death.
See, as he just draws it out, and you see the blade coated in this silvery liquid.
Don't touch that.
He just drops it, clatters to the floor.
Seriously, you don't want to touch that.
I don't care.
All right. And his sword, which had clattered to the ground. And he's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
We'll whirl around.
That is a natural 20.
All right.
So that's going to be... Oh, you got more hit points than me. That is
Was that-
48 slashing damage.
Reduced to half because I'm resistant to bludgeoning,
So
piercing,
24.
and slashing.
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 Short swords and slashing.
So 24.
Yep. And... 48... 74 radiant.
Woo! Wish I was still resistant to radiant damage at this point.
For my reaction, I would like to do Rebuke the Violent.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
Wisdom
and
save, please.
Oh, shit.
that is a magical effect, so he has advantage. That's a natural 20.
So,
So he takes none.
I admire it. I admire it.
Valid.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 24 slashing and 74 radiant.
Got it.
Make a concentration check, please. You could roll in that 20.
I do have advantage.
You could.
That's a 19
it's teasing you.
and a 4. So 19 plus 11 is still a 30.
No.
Under normal circumstances.
Yeah. So that's a lot of damage.
Do I have anything I can do as a reaction? I don't think I can.
For his second attack, he is not going to attack with his greatsword, but is instead going to just try and grab you. And need you to make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay.
You do have a +4 to this, or 1d4.
Oh, I do.
It is
Oh,
not a
I
save.
would have
it's
had.
not a
It is
saving
not a
throw.
save. It is
Yep.
a check.
That's a check. Give you false hope there.
That is a natural 20.
We have
That is
another
three
natural
in a
20.
row. That is 3 almost in a row.
Oh,
No.
never mind.
She is seized.
Yeah, as he just reaches towards you and grabs you by the neck and just lifts. And you can feel just this.
Where are the
You
rebels?
have not just taken him down to 0. You embarrassed him.
Good. Good. Get wrecked.
Bonus action, holding you there. He's going to release the sword and allow it to attack you. You are not restrained, but you are grappled.
Okay, so he does not have advantage.
He doesn't have advantage, but
Okay.
you don't have any movement speed.
Okay.
That's a 19 on the die.
Good lord.
For a
Can you
total
change your
of.
dice?
No. For a
You're rolling
total
too
of
good.
34.
Okay.
You're not allowed to roll good. Only we can. Clearly.
That's 22 slashing
Alright, reduced to 11.
and
Plus.
31 radiant.
I'm still up. Not an issue, boys. Not an issue.
What are you made of?
Diamonds.
She has more hit points than me.
Yeah.
I think I'm the one with the highest, but not by much.
And
What's
I've
yours?
got to
207.
I've got to get my druid's HP up.
Yep.
I need that.
All right. That is the end of his turn. Burke, your
Cool.
halberd is on the ground.
Who's on deck?
It's a free action to pick it up, right?
Yeah, it is.
Cool. That means that I can pick it up if, mechanics-wise, if he's engaged with her, I can be behind him and still get opportunity or advantage. Or should I flank with my fellow paladin?
I will say you do have a feature.
I do have to activate it before I get advantage for that, though.
Yes, but I believe it's a bonus action to activate.
I thought it was thought
As
it
a
was an
bonus action, you can choose a creature you can see within 10 feet of you and get advantage.
I thought it was an action. Oh, cool. I'll do that. I'm gonna guarantee myself
As you
advantage.
channel divinity and take your vow of enmity. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
my
guy
channel
pissed me
divinity
off. I'm gonna kill him again.
Yeah.
Yep.
And-
Now, until it drops to 0 HP or falls unconscious, the next time he drops to 0, even if he gets back up, this does end.
That's alright.
Just wanted you to make sure you knew that.
I'm just... it's possible for me to have a really cool, like, Dark Souls combo moment right here. So, we're gonna see.
You run up and you just scoop up your brother's halberd.
So, that's a 23 to hit. For the
Either
first
of them a
attack.
19? Oh, no. I'm making sure to remind you if you get a crit.
Oh, yeah, no. It's,
Yeah, 23 hits.
11. That also hits. And that also hits. But none of them are crits.
Trey, real quick,
Yo.
so my story form, the specific wording is that I become partially incorporeal, which is what gives me resistance to
Yes.
bludgeoning,
But the
piercing,
same reason you
slashing.
can pick up an item, you can still be grappled and such.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are
wanted-
partially incorporeal.
I wanted to make sure and see
Yeah,
if that
no.
would give me anything.
Valid, absolutely. But yeah.
I gotta do maths.
It's the
It's
difference
21
between being
plus whatever you
resistant and
rolled.
being immune to physical damage.
Yeah.
21 plus whatever you rolled.
Yeah. Well, I gotta calculate what I rolled. Oh, roll again, cause why not? I have the opportunity just to see if I get higher. Which it ended up being the exact same thing. So plus another 16 plus 21. So that's a total of 76 damage, all slashing. As he basically does like a real Dark Souls style, like triple twirl as he slashes
Yeah.
three different times.
You go for the legs, the tendons, and the back of his heel first, and it just cuts through with a spray of silver blood. And then take the halberd and just... You can still see where the scar tissue is healing itself. And you're like, oh, second verse same as the first. Straight through. And you just see this spray just... And a few droplets. I would like you... Are you trying to avoid the blood splatter?
It'd be a
Sure.
tough chore.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. Because of your starry form.
Alright. 12 and natural 1, so 12. Hold on. And this is an effect that's targeting just me? Question mark?
It's an
That
area
makes a
of effect,
difference.
I guess, technically.
Yes.
So that's a
Yeah. It's technically yes. You're the only one it's targeting. So sure.
situational. What's the bonus we have?
Your shield has a +6 total.
No, it's a. So it's a roll to 12 plus 4.
Oh, that's already
If
enough.
you aren't incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC
Amy.
bonus.
15 was the DC.
Oh, okay.
It's already enough.
Sorry. I'm in panic mode, Trey.
It's fine. You are able to
doing
just
great.
kind of dodge out of the way as you see this spray.
As he
of
has me by
silver
the
blood.
neck, I just turn my head, not breaking eye contact with him.
You kind of have to for a moment.
I blink.
But as you look back, and you just see his eyes grow dim once more. As he falls to the ground.
Is she still in his hand?
No, you're dropped. No damage, though.
Step back.
Alright. Is there anything else you're doing?
I don't think there's anything else in particular I can do. Unless, as like a free action. Well, I already did a free action to pick up
Yeah.
my weapon.
Alright.
So I was gonna say I'll try and cut off his head. But
Alright, cool.
So I'm gonna. Where's my stuff? There it is. I'm gonna walk back through that door,
Okay.
just so I'm back,
I'm gonna move
quote
Gorgo,
unquote, on the
because
battlefield.
he is
Yep.
Actually,
Move
right
me.
up. There we go.
How much movement is it to get back out there?
10 feet.
Okay, move me another 10 feet forward.
Easy enough.
That's yeah. Oh yeah, that's more than fine. So his eyes are dim.
Oh yeah, his eyes have gone completely out, and he is just.
And but he hasn't gotten hurt enough to go back into the sky yet.
He hasn't tried.
He hasn't tried to. He's still hanging out around
So,
here.
go ahead and make a history check.
Can I as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's a 17.
I'm sorry. Since when did I have a -1 history? I'm an educated
Honey, join the
person.
club.
That's a...
Cocked.
That is hella
That's
cocked.
cocked.
How is it cocked
Is
on a
there-
flat surface?
Because this is velvet.
You get the heavy dice.
Can I see your...
Well, that's good things. I didn't want it. Better. That's a 14.
Is your
14.
D20 oblong, or does it just look weird from
It just looks weird.
Okay.
It's just for
Okay, so what'd you get, Buck?
17.
17? Alright, 14, you're familiar with a lot of these stories, but not a lot of details.
That's fair.
With a 17, it's not that the sky is its home, nor is it... It's very unlikely that a star would ever return to the sky willingly. Because it will continue to regenerate upon death. Over and over and over again. And it gets a turn. And mechanically speaking, it will wear you down. Because it cannot die. There isn't a damage threshold for returning it to the sky.
Okay, I'm just wanting to understand how this works.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a 17 is enough for you to know that it will not be as simple as dealing enough damage to it.
Okay.
I'll say you can also make an intelligence check.
But I did insight.
This is strategy.
Religion.
You know what? I like religion, actually.
Alright. I'm
Yeah.
proficient in religion.
You don't have advantage, but you're
Okay.
getting to roll.
Advanced.
10.
A 10? You are familiar that there are, the Angel of Storms. Killing isn't the only option. All of the angelic generals, save for the Angel of Ether, were trapped in various ways.
Alright.
Whose turn is it?
It is
it's still mine.
still Cole
Oh.
Thomas.
Well, my idea I had would take a minute, so that's not going to work.
You could ask them to keep him busy for a minute.
I have options.
I can keep him busy.
It'd also be a very, very, what's the word? It'd be a very creative interpretation of how Contact Other Plane works.
What's your idea?
Because... Well, no, because sorry, I misremembered how it actually happened, so my idea isn't going to work anyway. Never mind. Okay.
Andromeda, you are on deck.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll come out of the of the door back out into the plaza. Araceli, are you all right?
You see her with just gashes. Holding on. We need to trap it. I have an idea.
I was going to say, any friends you have, now be the time to contact them.
None that can help. They're too far away.
Are they really limited?
My one contact is trapped in ice.
Fair enough.
Unless there's something specific, I'm going to say that's your turn.
That is my turn. I have nothing else I can do.
Andromeda, Quill, you're on deck.
Would I know anyone who might be able to help lock up an angel?
Give me just a moment, because That would be complicated. However, you are familiar with an item that, if you asked, could be sent to you.
Okay.
Dimensional shackles, which, when placed on an incapacitated creature, prevent them from using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation or travel to a different plane of existence.
Fair. How to communicate with them?
You would have the equivalent of a sending stone.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to cast Power Word Stun on him, so he may not move.
Would you like to hold that action for when he has at least one hit point?
Does that make a difference?
He's currently dead.
He is non-targetable.
That's
He is
fair.
not a creature
He's an
at the
object
moment.
currently.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll hold
Technically
it till he starts moving, and then it works because if he's
And I'll say,
at 150
easily enough,
points-
you can
okay.
just activate the sending stone.
Cool. I
do you
will
say?
ask for those. Well, who am I talking to specifically?
Let's see. You would know of a number of people you could contact, so the specific of... It's more important to identify to them who you are, because they would have sent you here.
Gotcha.
So the specifics of who you're talking to are less relevant.
Alright, then she'll pick up her sending stone, contacting them, and we'll say, hey, it's Cassandra. Yeah, we got him. There's some cool people here. I'm gonna need the fancy shackles. Yeah, like, you know, those ones. What are they called again? Yeah. Okay. Is there a response?
You hear in your mind, Andromeda, we have spoken about this.
Cassandra.
That's just mental,
Okay.
if not out loud.
Still,
But
a character.
yes, the dimensional shackles will be sent to you post-haste.
Cool.
Good work. Alright. Quill.
He's going to quickly look, hearing what you said. We need time.
We need to trap it. I have an idea.
He's like, I'll do this. He's going to do Otaluke's resilient sphere around
Is it big enough?
the object that is large-sized, and it's a corpse.
What is your plan?
Otaluke's resilient sphere around the
Okay.
angel.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big is that?
It envelops whatever size creature.
No, but how big is the sphere?
The sphere is...
Because I was going to do something similar.
The sphere...
How big is it?
Does it prevent teleportation?
No physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out, though a creature in the sphere can breathe there. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature object inside can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere, I don't know why I'm having trouble with that word, damage anything outside it.
Okay.
Weightless and just large enough to contain the creature or object inside.
Okay.
An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's walls and thus roll the sphere up to half the creature's speed. Similarly, the globe can be picked up and moved by other creatures. And then the only
so
thing that destroys it is disintegration.
You would know that does not inherently prevent teleportation.
Does it not rest? Because that physical objects, energy, or other spell effects.
Which means that you can't send a bolt of lightning through it. Yeah.
But teleportation isn't considered a spell effect?
Well, he
It's-
didn't
it's
use a
not
spell effect
tel-
to teleport.
One,
true.
it's not a spell effect, and two, teleportation doesn't. It's not like there's energy passing from where you are to where you're going. You just
Okay.
Cool.
Magic.
If that's the case, he will walk over to Amy's character,
Araceli.
and as a bonus action, place Lay on Hands.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
That's a bonus action, I believe.
Lay on hands is an action.
Is it an action?
Yep.
Okay. Then, yes, he'll actually go ahead and
How much you give me?
do Lay on Hands. He'll go ahead and give you 40.
Oh, thank God. I was at 42 out of 182.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
All right.
Imagine if he had done the third attack instead of grappling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really wish I had resistant to. Is that nat 20 that really did me in?
All right. Araceli.
All right. With the power of the Valor Guard, I hold up.
And I will say, at the end of his turn, on the floor in front of you, a pair of shackles, a set of
So
shackles.
I kind of reach for my shield, and I see that happen.
You would immediately be familiar with what those are.
Mind if I, put these on first? I mean, if you want to do it, you're welcome.
I take them and I slap them on.
Okay, that's stylish.
Easy enough.
I
don't believe there's anything necessary. Shackles adjust to fit the creature of a small to large size. He is large. You and any creature you designate when you use the shackles can use an action to remove them. Is there anyone you designate?
The girl who gave it to you, probably.
I am here and helping out, after all.
Well, we need a dex save for her to toss those shackles over to,
would
Oh.
No, you can walk over. You have your turn.
right.
You have your movement.
He's not up yet. We got
That's
6
fine, we got time.
seconds.
Yeah, I guess because they appeared with her and Soul.
Got it.
And I assume it takes my action to do
You can
that.
use an action to place these shackles on an incapacitated
All right.
creature.
In that case, I'm not going to use.
Bubble.
I'm not. Well, sure. I'm not going to use the spell I was going to use. Wall of Force.
Yep. Which again also doesn't prevent teleportation.
It does. It extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall.
Ethereal teleportation is not ethereal travel.
Oh, it's not? Okay, well, never mind then.
That would stop blink or etherealness from being used to pass through it.
Okay, but not help.
Or
Okay.
like a blink spider or anything that can travel to the ethereal plane.
what spider?
Okay.
Blink spider, you guys fought them. That was the first enemy y'all fought.
Blink spiders, blink
right.
dogs, blink pandas,
Throwback.
all that.
Blink pandas.
Alright, so I use my action to put the shackles on, and I look at the rest of you. Help me put him in a hole, and I start. I am going to.
I will say, you both would know immediately one of the contingencies on these shackles. Once every 30 days, the bound creature can make a DC 30 athletics check. On a success, the creature breaks free and destroys the shackles. They are not a permanent solution.
Right.
Even if the solar doesn't have the strength necessary to hit that normally, which you would get the sense it probably doesn't, that's still a 5% chance every 30 days of a nat 20.
Either put him in a hole, or if we can get him
A
to
hole?
Kiera. Make a prison here, or put him in one that already exists.
All the way to Kiera. Are there not some on this side?
Not that I know of. I'm
But
sure there are, but I have contacts in Kiera.
We'll say that is the end of your turn.
And I am going to, before he wakes up again, move back towards Wizard Man.
Understood.
Cool.
Cole.
You're-
But I'm
you don't
gonna
know
be
your
like
bestie's
10
name.
feet from him. Well,
Cool.
Out
it'll
of
be 10
grabbing
feet.
range.
Yeah.
not 10 feet from the angel, 10 feet from Cole.
Yeah.
So back another square.
That's 10
So you want to
feet.
be 5 feet.
This would be 5 feet. This would be 10 feet.
Yeah.
Back
back
your
diagonal.
direction.
Yes.
There you go.
That's still 5 feet, but okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, and Trey, real quick, because I used lay on hands, move me just, I guess, right where the sword is, essentially.
Can I be up by him as well?
Yep. Sure thing.
Thank you. Schmoovin'.
As you see
Actually, can I
his
be on the other
eyes
side?
flare
Opposite side.
to life.
You want to
What's up?
flank?
My side, yes.
She wants to flank with him.
On my side, so that if they come back around, they can take that area. spreading us around. Nice.
Your held action of power word stun. What is the description of that exactly?
Power word stun. You speak a word of power that can overwhelm the mind of one creature you can see within range, leaving it dumbfounded. If the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it is stunned. Otherwise, the spell has no effect. Stunned targets must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the stunning effect ends.
Okay. And the stun effect specifically...
So you would do it
Stun
at
effect.
the end of his turn, I assume?
No, it would be when he...
Maybe when
When
wakes
he
up.
starts stirring.
Yeah, because
Okay.
But
it'll
he
at
makes
least...
the check. At,
At
the
least
end
it
of his turn.
makes him skip his turn. So, stunned creature,
it is
incapacitated.
Can't take actions or reactions.
Yep.
Or legendary actions. Okay, so end of... So he wakes up and you... What word do you speak?
Stay.
As she just turns and it's barely more than a whisper. Stay. It echoes and reverberates, and there is this intense power behind the word, and the two of you, the paladins that are standing close to the angel, feel yourselves stiffen. You don't fall under the effect, but your mere proximity to a word of such power just makes you feel a little bit sluggish for a moment.
It's an
The end of its turn?
level ability.
Huh?
It is an 8th level ability.
What is your save?
The save is
Save DC.
18.
Okay. I'll tell you, it's a Constitution, which means he has a +8.
Cool.
So he has to roll if he rolls a 10 or higher, and he has advantage, because it's a spell, he rolls a 10 or higher, then he has only lost his turn this round.
Gotcha. Let me see. The
That's
hex.
okay. If he makes it, I'll just kill him again.
Oh, the Hex.
When I place the hex, choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. I hadn't picked that because I forgot about it.
Okay. So
but-
disadvantage, so it cancels out. He has one check.
Cool.
Also, it says if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to put it on a new one, but you don't have to, so it's still on it.
Because everyone around me is
your Vow of
buddies.
Enmity is gone, though.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm flanking
So-
now.
He has to roll a 10 or higher.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
That's not nice. That's not nice. What does that mean?
Means he wakes up.
Means the
Fine,
stun's
just
over,
doesn't-
but he still only loses that turn.
Yeah.
he has
loses
still
a
lost that
turn.
turn.
Just let us have this, Trey. Just let us have this.
It's a nat 20.
Yep.
The rule is nat 20s give you more. That's how we like to play it.
Give you a little
If
extra.
you were in that position, you'd be like, "Give me my turn back."
It's true.
You know,
Well,
we gotta
yeah.
play it fair.
But I'm not an angel trying to destroy the world.
Well, no, but you're trying
That's
to
okay.
destroy
I'm
it.
gonna kick his ass. Look, my
I'm going to give him,
last
A
one
bonus
I downed
action?
him in one turn.
and that's it.
Bonus action? Yep. This is acceptable.
And with his bonus action, his sword, which was laying on the ground, straight towards Burke, the man who downed him.
Couldn't have gone for someone else, so I can use an opportunity attack. Or...
Nope.
Oh, that's a 13 on the die. That's gonna hit.
That is a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
For 30 slashing damage.
Oh, all right. So that's 30 plus.
20 radiant.
Ooh, dang. So I have to.
So that's a total of 40.
Oh, so my
DC 20.
DC is 20. Wow. Oh, I might lose haste.
If
That
you do,
would
you're
suck.
incapacitated for a turn.
Oh, that would suck. I didn't.
Nice.
That's a con save of what's that? 25. So yeah, I'm good.
How dare you?
Oh, shut up. Time to attack, because it's my turn.
It is your turn.
And I'm flanking with what's his face, right?
Quill.
You, Quill.
Yep.
Thanks, Quill.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's restrained. You have advantage anyway.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Cool.
so I'm good.
Well, that one's only a 19. So 19.
Attack rolls against creature have advantage.
Oh, yes! Beautiful! That's 2 19s on a die. That one's a crit.
Yeah, it
So
is.
that's 30 plus whatever that roll ends up being.
Nice.
Okay, he only has 55 health right now. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that minimum damage.
It might be. It might. I mean,
You
I'm
have
cool
two-
with it
You
if
have
you
two
want.
attacks.
I have 3.
Yeah, you have 3 attacks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume you probably, with at least 1 crit, you do
yeah, that
enough.
knocks out
Okay,
half
cool.
of it.
I want to specifically stab him through the chest again, try and grab him, bring his face down to me, look him in the eyes, and say, "Get out of my way."
Make an intimidation check.
Cool.
The fact that you're being allowed to make one at all is impressive.
I'm a skelly man. I'm dead. I'm fueled by pure rage.
I'm aware.
This guy's gonna
It'd be
figure
like
that out. I was hoping I would get a 20 because that would have been so cool. Intimidation. Oh, why do I only have a +5? I'm a skelly man. So that's only a 15.
I would say you have proficiency in it. So add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, cool. So 20.
Nice.
20.
Oh, I'll take that.
He can't be frightened.
He is dying.
That's okay. I want him to know.
But you do see him falter for just a moment before the light fades. And he dies once more.
I'm just gonna toss him aside. How
His
do
body-
we stop him?
His body falls, and
This is getting just monotonous. I
have
can
a
kill
very-
him over and over again, but I have things to do.
I have a very important question.
Yes.
Can we see through your helmet?
I have very small slits. If your perception is really good, sure.
I
My
have a
passive investigation is a 25.
My passive perception is 27.
I would say, now that the battle is over, and he turns to look, the two of you, you can't tell the details, but you can tell that whatever's behind that slit is not entirely human.
It's not skin.
We're going to need some way to imprison him. Nothing that we
If we can get him to Kiera,
nothing that we can do. Kenyaville. Do you have any idea how far that is from here?
I do, yes.
I can restrain him for a minute at most.
Well, he's already restrained.
Keep him from attacking us with the sword.
You can also...
I was gonna say, is this sword physical?
Hmm?
Cool. I'm gonna pick it up.
Can I use my sending stone again?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we got the shackles and all, but that's not gonna last forever. Do we happen to have, like, a spare room to put a whole ass angel for, like, eternity?
I have... Sorry, I just processed...
Roll me a d100.
Okay.
Please roll well.
I don't know how these roll. Never used them before.
Oh, that was
That's
almost...
a
Do
38.
you have eyes?
38?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do I feel like that's such an incredibly rude thing to ask someone?
Because it is.
Do you have eyes?
Cold.
With
don't
a-
be
I do,
rude.
yes, thank you.
With a 38.
Does he?
I'm just gonna look at you, stare for a minute, and then go back to what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck about you.
With a 38. A
impressive,
response. I'm afraid not, but... I'm gonna roll a check for them.
Nice. Okay. I thought that was a net
It
one.
will be enough, actually,
Oh.
given their modifiers. Yeah. But you are in Searsport, are you not?
This is true. What's in Searsport?
The center of worship for the goddess who trapped them originally?
Ah, you're smart, you know that? I think you deserve a raise. Someone should give you a raise.
You don't pay me, ma'am.
That's why I said someone.
Good luck.
So, we are in Searsport, and that means something very, very special. It means... What did they say? Right.
Center of worship.
Yeah, this is the place where, you know, the deity of... You know, you... Okay, no, not you.
Yes, the woman, the statue.
Yes.
Arya.
Arya.
That's her name. Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
She might be able to help, potentially. If we can talk to someone who, you know, knows her.
So now it's a matter of getting her.
Fine nose.
Is able to contact her in a way in order to put a whole ass angel into a prison for a very long time.
Those words specifically, please.
Yes. Repeat that verbatim.
I could try contact other plane. It'll take a minute.
Cole, if you would like to make an insight check.
That is a 23.
Looks like her. Sounds like her. Definitely her sword. Even fights reminiscent. Is not acting like her. From everything you remember.
There's a lot going on at the moment.
and that it could be like number 10 in your priority list.
Yeah.
Just making sure you have that information to do with what you will.
Okay. I could contact Arya attempt to contact Arya myself.
If you can do that, that's perfect.
I think out of all of the priests and all of the acolytes there, this is above their pay grade.
Understandable.
Do you want to kill the combat music?
No, that's a good point.
Da, 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 da.
Listen, we don't know if we're
You
gonna
were
keep
technically
doing
still in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all we have to do is kill the man over and over and over until we have
I
a
got
plan.
this, guys. You just stay flanking with me, and I got it.
He is here to assist you however he can. So,
But in all seriousness, don't touch the blood. It's really not great for your mortal hands. So
Right.
that's why I wear gauntlets.
I'm familiar. Okay.
So
I
we got
will.
2 cryptic spellcasters, a woman with a big sword, and 2 paladins.
it's a nice sword, isn't it?
Quite a
It
crew.
is.
We can do introductions once we secure the.
Well, I can put him in a sphere for a minute. I don't know if we need to transport them all.
Stab.
I would say I
Stay
am
down.
recasting Call Lightning.
While I admire all of your enthusiasm, it's best not to piss off the thing that can't die.
We're just trying to keep it
I'm
down.
already
to be fair.
pissed off.
I'm
Go
still.
ahead
gonna
and make
keep stabbing
a.
you.
Go ahead and
He's gonna
make-
look over and say, he mouthed, essentially, he never isn't.
You were brought back by the god of death.
Mm-hmm.
Your spellcasting ability is charisma, so I want you to make me a flat charisma check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fail.
What
It's
do
not
you-
a nat 1, but it's bad. It's a 2.
May I
I would
also?
say as a also a paladin. Also,
Thank you. Flat charisma check.
Mhm.
Non-natural 20.
flat 20. You see the wounds healing. It probably wouldn't be a permanent solution, but if you wanted to try and keep him dead for a while, a wound can't heal if the weapon is still in it. The fact that the halberd wasn't the killing blow, and a pole through your chest is one thing. A sword through the heart is another.
Yeah, I want to keep my halberd, so I'm going to take his weapon and I'm going to stab it into him.
That's not the weapon that killed him. That's what he was saying.
No, I'm saying that's exactly, and you would know from experience with angels, he does have to be able to see it in order to command it. And currently, he is face down on the ground.
But
So-
if
Family
he
Guy death
can
pose on
sense
the
his
ground.
presence, or can sense the sword's presence.
Well, again, this would stop him from coming back. Not permanently, but for a little while.
Alright, so he's going to, realizing that he's going to say, well, give me the right words, because this man's not going to want to give up his weapon. Burke.
Well, actually, the recommendation was to use the angel's sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
the angel sword. I thought you said it was the weapon that killed him that had to be used.
Right.
Yeah.
You
so
can
if I
use
kill
the weapon
with
to kill
the
him
sword,
next time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm just gonna sit here with the sword and I'm gonna hack and hack and hack
he's gonna
until
say-
he wakes up and dies again.
Forget all that. Burke. Just hack him with his own sword.
Leave it in.
How will that help?
It will keep him from regenerating.
It's the
We
best.
can't kill him, but we can keep him from coming back.
I'm gonna put my halberd like on my back, take out the sword. Alright. Do I have to wait for him to come back?
No, you
Nope.
could go ahead if you wanted. I think
And as the massive sword, by the way, because it is still as big as you are, so it's less of a it's more of a
Yeah, I got an 18 in strength. I'm okay.
you can still lift it, but it is not a simple shik.
Okay, that's fair.
More of a chunk.
Yeah. So you plunge the sword. Make an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. That is a 15.
Yeah. You plunge the sword straight through his body and into the ground a fair bit. And there he lays.
I should deal with it for a bit.
Do I sense where the spear is?
How long did the fight last? That lasted...
About what? 6-7 rounds?
Because the spear was something I always had, like...
5 or 6 rounds, so it's been a little over half a minute. The spear is, at this point, miles away.
We're out of combat,
Dang.
and it has
I will
not
say that we're
has not
currently-
been 10 minutes yet, right?
No.
Okay, I am going to cast heal on. Wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna cast heal on myself at 7th level. And get back 80 hit points. And as I do that, who looks the most injured?
Probably Cassandra.
All right.
Yeah,
and
I've got 117. Now
you.
I've got 180.
well, yes, outside of me, I'm now back at 162.
Outside of you, yes. Cassandra, or... You can't really tell, but you just get a...
I'm a little outside.
As you're
Dude, like-
exuding healing energy, you get this. You get the sense that the two most viable targets are on either side of you.
I'm actually going to use my sprinkle dice.
Yay!
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle.
I got the sprinkles.
Sprinkle that healing.
So you
Nice.
get... that's a 3, so 18 points back.
Very
Does
nice.
that work on me? Yep. Like normal? Okay.
And then I'm going to... Wait, no, not you.
Oh, okay.
Just her, because I can only do it
Oh,
one
I
at a
thought you
time.
were doing it. Oh, okay.
Well, I am going to do it, and then I'm going to do
You
first
just gotta roll
level
separate.
first level cure wounds on you, so you get another 9 points, and then at the same time you get
very nice.
17. And then how you looking?
I'm fine.
You're fine. All right, I'll do another cure wounds and just swap it. So now you get 12 points back
for
to
me.
you,
Okay.
and you get
I
oh, that's not as great. 11 points. And how you looking now?
looking much better.
Much better. You're looking much better. All right. So long as everyone's above 100, I think we're okay.
Well, Cole physically can't be.
That's right.
Squishy wizard.
What do you have? You've got
Wizard, man.
180,
Wizards,
158.
man. Am I right?
We're all above 150 except for you.
Squishy.
I'm old. That's what happens when you get older.
The
But you
older
didn't take any
get-
damage.
That's not true. I
Took
did take
psychic damage at the beginning.
I
Of the...
took Shenanigans.
Beautiful.
Well done.
I'm 4 below max. I'm not itching for healing.
Sorry, I'm not wasting a healing word on you.
Burke, how are you doing
I think it's.
stamina wise?
Yes.
Do you have your own healing to use, or do you need mine?
I'm fine.
I think so long as he's distracted getting to stab something, he's happy.
That is
I
a
have one
very
particular thing I want to stab, and it's currently about 3 miles away.
I was gonna say accurate, but then he also clarified further. So yes.
Are you
And
tracking
nice.
whatever this is?
rapidly increasing.
Yep.
Before
And it is getting farther and farther away.
Well, let's take care of the very pissed off fallen star, and then we can trade information and do introductions properly.
If you
Because
want to keep this from happening again,
yes.
then find this guy. He's who caused it.
I didn't think it would happen in the first place again, and yet here we are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to kneel down and cast Contact Other Plane.
Okay.
Nice.
It will take 1 minute to do so.
All right.
It's your
Cool.
call.
We need to get.
Oh, I need to make an intelligence saving throw.
After you.
That's right.
They're all healed. They have a handle on this weight.
Oh! That is a 15, so it passes. The DC was 15.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 4 on the die.
Wow.
In theory, you could have used your portent.
I could have, but my saved portent is a 19.
Ooh.
I texted you what these are, 14 and a 19.
I did not see that text, but good to know.
I didn't do it until like a little while ago.
Fair.
Yeah. So I don't go insane
Nice. Good for
That's
you.
cool.
any more
Check
than I
that
already
box.
am. And I'm going to try to contact Arya.
Okay. So, the specific wording.
Remember when I said I was going to get creative with it?
Get jiggy with it.
My idea was casting Stone Shape at 8th level and just driving him into the ground and making a new prison.
You do not contact Arya. You do contact a representative.
Secretary.
Not quite.
Hello, Arya's out right
Assistant.
now. Can I please take a message?
Oh.
As you feel your consciousness leave your mind and find yourself under a starlit sky with Rachel standing before you.
Is this the girl that died? No.
One of the options is the spirit of a long dead sage. I don't see why it has to be long.
I do not get thrown easily. Jesus.
You
Okay.
finally get to talk to her.
Yeah.
He just kind of blinks his eyes a few times. It's first of all, it's not Arya, but then he sort of realizes who it
It
is.
takes you a moment to recognize because there are no burns on her face.
She has eyes.
Looks
Unlike me, apparently. Not upset.
she
I
looks peaceful.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I am a servant of my queen, both in life and after. How can I help?
Let me start by saying that I admire your dedication and that I'm sorry for what you went through. From the Farseer to, well, you know who you are. I need help. One of the stars has fallen. We can kill it over and over, but that only lasts for so long. There's a prison in Kinyavel, but we can't get there in time. Arya helped put them all to sleep before, and I was hoping for her assistance again, for making sure this one was taken care of, and then we could move on to other things.
The nature of your contact with me is limiting. Ask your questions. and I will do the best I can.
I'm aware. Could we build a prison here that could house the fallen angel?
Not easily.
The gentleman, I think, the one who enjoys stabbing the dead body.
Gentleman.
Gentle skeleton.
He said he was looking for something. Is he looking for what you saw?
Part of it, yes.
Are any more stars going to fall?
That depends.
I'm familiar with the limited nature of our communication, but I can't help but ask. On what?
You five.
I have no further questions.
You have one more.
When the Everqueen died, where did her spirit go? Is she happy? Is she peaceful?
Unclear. If she has gone somewhere, it is beyond the sight of any of the gods.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you. Good luck.
Rest easy.
And you open your eyes. Sitting in front of a fallen angel.
Araceli is sitting right next to you.
Quill is attempting to keep Burke from leaving right away. He's like, wait until we hear what they have to say.
Look,
It's nice to know how to keep these things down.
The
Look.
longer we wait, the farther it gets.
And he's seeing you wake up. Quill will turn and go, we are going to get moving.
don't. We have a common interest.
Potential allies, Burke. Hear him out.
First of all, we can build a prison. It would be difficult, but it's possible. And as for you, the thing you're looking for, what was her exact title? I know I have it written down.
The Eye of Aria.
The Eye of Aria got her eyes burned out looking at it. She divined to the day after tomorrow. And she shot radiant fire out of her eyes. I was brought in to look for what happened to her. Whatever you need to find, so do I. We need to work together.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
But
Right.
we have to move quickly.
We cannot leave until that is taken care of.
Something is happening at a place, well, and the best place to stop it, and if I am putting the pieces together in the way I think I am, the place that what you're looking for might be
The only lead we have is
a place called Dawn.
Does that ring a bell for me? History check, I guess?
You can make a history check.
What about you, Cassandra?
Nope.
Dawn. You said dawn, like
Dawn.
sunrise.
Since you were
It's not.
kind enough to join us, it's a place.
And also, as he says the name, it suddenly clicks into place why she seems so familiar, because there are paintings of your family fighting alongside someone with that exact face.
Actually, I might know the place you're talking about. Kiera does not remember the exact wording of it, but...
You come from the Knights of the Dawn,
Yep.
which are set up at the eastern cornerstone.
Yeah, I happen to be part of the Knights of the Dawn, which are at the cornerstone of the east. Potentially could be what you're talking about. Maybe.
That is the best lead we've heard. I
Who
think.
Which
suggested this word to you?
Which direction is your quarry going in?
The valley.
I don't know, Trey. What direction is my quarry?
East.
It is heading east. Then we have our heading. We'll get there as soon as we can, as soon as we deal with that.
Can we teleport directly to there?
You would have people who can.
Yes, we can.
I like her as an ally.
Thank you.
But we do need to take care of this, because if we do not seal this creature away, it will break free.
You know the
Yeah.
schematics of the prison that you guard, so you're the most qualified to build a new one.
That is true!
Unfortunately, the prison predates you and doesn't exactly have schematics.
But I am very familiar with the inner workings of it.
I met this woman a few hours ago.
I know, I'm just telling her.
Yeah.
The inner workings were tailor-made for Hasufa, as all the prisons were for the respective angels.
Each angelic prison is tailored to that specific angel. The angel my family has guarded since his imprisonment is the Angel of Storms. He is entombed miles and miles beneath in a labyrinth of ice.
Cool.
You see Quill kind of look down.
You wouldn't happen to have a very good shovel, would you?
I can shape stone. It typically doesn't work quickly in large areas, but if we took the time and I used possibly a bit more power behind it, I could try to make some semblance of a prison here, though I do not know how effective it would be at holding him there. In addition to an entomb of ice, there are enchantments after enchantments and a plethora of security around it as well. The other idea I had is the dragon that I can summon is one of the, what do we call it, guardian stars?
Warden stars.
Warden stars. I summon a aspect of him, but I don't know if it would work to try and have my dragon bring it back.
As somebody who works in, the job of guarding things, would I know any facilities that could possibly house such a...
None still standing.
Okay. That's rude.
You can make a history check. It'll be a high DC. But you can
Horrible. I love it.
I would like to.
Ooh, that's a 19
It's
on the
okay, I'm his
die.
wife, I'm allowed to make those jokes.
It's a 22.
A 22. Okay. There might be a
cast shatter.
With a 22,
Just take us.
there's a fort here in Searsport that you remember hearing about. Less of a fort and more of a castle that has a lot of security, a lot of magic enchantments. With the right help, it's possible part of it could be turned. You could turn the Alabaster Keep into the prison for an angel.
Cool. Burke's just gonna the people who are talking be like, there is a keep here that could probably house him.
How far?
The Alabaster Keep here in Searsport.
You look, you can see it. The spires still being constructed, but a pale white building reflecting the shining stars in the night sky.
Let them handle the angel. We'll go take care of our new target.
I wouldn't have had direct experience, but from the stories that I've heard, could I make the same insight on Cassandra?
You can make one with disadvantage,
Okay.
because it's secondhand.
Oh, that's a 2.
I'm just gonna go that
Yeah, that's
Quill
not
knows
good.
nothing about
So it's
Cassandra.
a 14.
So a 14, nah.
If you know nothing, I
Passive
know
of
even less.
22.
Even that, it's passive. You never knew her.
Okay.
You knew of her battle prowess, and she has displayed that. And I will say, the two of you have definitely heard the name Cassandra. Details or anything like that, scarce.
I knew it
It's-
would be a while back.
It's the
though.
equivalent of
Knowing of Arthur, like King Arthur.
more like, imagine in the 18 or early 1900s, people talking about George Washington.
Okay.
A recent legend.
It's been 200 years since the famous thing happened, but that's
Oh,
it.
yes.
It would be so in that case it would be people talking about George Washington now. Everyone knows the name. Everyone knows a rough approximation of what.
There are legends and stories.
Yeah.
Some of them are true, some of them probably not, but
Yeah,
they get
I
floated
just straight up
around.
don't care.
Yeah.
but you would definitely know the name.
Cassandra,
Yes.
if you could contact your people
Mhm.
and give me... How long would it take if I summon my dragon again? How long would it take to get the angel to the Alabaster Keep, or just to get to the Alabaster Keep? I'm trying to figure out if it'd be better for us to bring the angel there or to bring the Alabaster Keep, people from the Alabaster Keep here.
With the dragon, it would probably be easiest to just.
If they happen to have a teleportation circle installed there, I could just teleport them straight there.
Would I know that? From what I've heard?
If it would be probably fastest to just zip there and see if there is one. Or that's it. With how new it is in construction, it probably wouldn't have one yet because it requires at least a year to place one because you have to cast it in the same spot every day.
Let's see.
So this keep is a new construction.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Correct.
All right.
It is currently being constructed.
Would it take me more than an hour to go there? Just me and possibly Cole. Talk to the people and then bring the angel back there. Go back and forth.
You could carry the angel there in less than an hour.
Can
I don't know if it'd be easier to convince them of this. They don't see the angel, or if it'd be wise to bring the angel through the city.
As long as we can kill it again.
Can teleportation circle... Does it need to be a permanent teleportation circle to teleport to?
The target, yeah.
Okay.
It has to be one.
So I can't just create my own on the spot.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
Cole, you're familiar with this city. How would the Alabaster Keep feel about us suddenly showing up on their doorstep with an angel? Or would it be better to give them advance notice and have them come and collect it themselves?
You can go ahead and make a history check.
I will make a history check, just so I know the actual answer. That's an 18.
18? A combination of what an angel being in the city means. At the very least, they would rather it be kept out of the public's eye. So anyone who's anyone in the city would rather the angel gets moved as quickly as possible.
It is night.
Under the cover of darkness, we are stealthy. Except me.
And you. No, say.
We will not be a part of that operation.
I'm not.
We are the plate boys.
The sun is thankfully down. They'll want it out of the public's eye as soon as possible. This fight's already created a disturbance, but if we can get it there sooner rather than later, that will be the best possible outcome.
Alright then.
They won't need much convincing once they see it.
Good to know. I will then summon my dragon.
Right. And as you summon Medaleros once more, and the five of you begin to make your way to the Alabaster Keep, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Who wants to ride on a dragon?
Me.
Okay.
We will get to that next time. And whatever you end up doing with the angel specifically, and whatever preparation you make for what comes next. But for now, thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Good night.